Time for the important test. Can you hear me? Oh. I think it works. I had Twitch open on my phone so I could double check. I feel so awkward. Michael, I just realised you didn't know of my devious plan of playing my dad's Sona. I told Kay about it whilst watching her stream last night. Wait, I've just realised the chat box isn't showing up on the stream. And the oh wait, why is it down there? Right. So what I'm quickly gonna do is holy balls. I need to make this smaller. In a moment, I'm sorry. Hey. Okay, now it's on screen properly. Kinda. Sorry about that. I was mucking about with my setup last night to make it better for the game, if that makes sense. I now have this layout that I made. And did it? Oh, itchy nose. I had to change the chat box size, but this seems pretty good. Let's open the game because I had to close it so I could mess about with the chat box. And this is why you should always test things before you go live. Hey, gotta open. I'm so disorganized. thought I was organized, but I'm not. Does that one work? Haha! And hello. Oh, where's my mouse? Ah, there it is. Also, I'm leaning this way so I can see the chat box on my TV. Also, downside of needing glasses is that screens reflect onto them. So my eyes are always hidden by reflections. So how's this for you guys? This kind of setup? I know Michael is getting food right now, but I'm so old. No. Where did we? We left off with choosing to send a message to Joseph on Dad Book. His family is a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait. How do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Him? Talking to Joseph, huh? There's me. And then me. I tried so hard to find the purple cat shirt, but I could not find one. Also, my headphones hide things. Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore every time you do, Pops. Reading. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Are you doing okay there, kiddo?
I'm fine.
Oh, good eyes. Oh, of course, I'm fine. I turned once more. Michael, what do you think of my little? I'm just thinking about how people who still don't think aliens exist, and it's bumming me out. Like, this is so infinitely huge. Just because you can't conceive it doesn't mean it can't exist. I understand the Fermi paradox, but to completely write off aliens, there's so much stuff we just don't know. I'll be okay. I'm glad. But aliens are definitely out there, and I hope they'll one day be my friends. I like the setup. The stream is stuttering on my end. I don't know if that's on me or not. My Streamlabs is telling me that my stream was skipping frames. Huh. What's going on? Ah. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. Remember how you used to be afraid of it? Wait, her eyes are suddenly de-puffy. They're no longer red. Seems to say for me, once you call out a problem, it fixes itself. If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only one phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. Her eyes are puffy again. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Amanda looks over my shoulder at my screen. She needs a solid sleep cry routine. Joseph can't read your mind, If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favourite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis? First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference. You're overthinking it, Dad. Sorry, Streamlabs decided to bring up a whole notification box to tell me that my stream is lagging, and I'm there it seems as the software itself is lagging. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbour. Thanks again for the invite to the BBQ. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Oh noes. Fine. Give me the keyboard, I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your I can't read that fast. I'm dyslexic. Okay. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Smiley. The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What did he say? Hi, Sean. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast. So let me know. Joseph. Speaking of baking, before I got ready for the stream, I was just getting some things ready to bake some bread after the stream. I'm going to attempt Hokkaido milk bread for the 3rd time. Start a message just saying, "Yo, what up, Daddy-o? Wanna meet up? Be gay? Do crimes?" Huh, that wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde? I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun, Sean. Well, guess I'm doing this. Wait, no! I couldn't read his response because it went so fast. Save a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Sean. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses, or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they are all praying? Do they pray before dinner, during dinner, over the porcelain babies? Why's he got an anchor on his house? The door begins to creak open. A shadowy figure obscures the other side. Who's there? Sean? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? Hey, fuck. It's Chris. Chris, right. Hi again, I'm Sean. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus! Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad... Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, versus subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. What's with my words today? Mercifully, Joseph... I think that's a typo there. That he should not be there. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head around the corner. Sean, you made it! Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in. Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming. I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. Chris? Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. Next time just be a little bit more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Aye, he be a sailor. His one and only love is the sea. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Ah, and here are the twins, Christian and Christy. Say hello to Sean. Hello, Father. Hello, Sean. Oh. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick? Follow the speech impediment, it's real. Egg them on. We should get to baking. Maybe it's better if I don't shift the power dynamic of the creepy nightmare twins. Are you guys going to help us bake? We don't want to bake. Well, okay. What do you want to do? We have to perform surgery. Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys. Christine and Christy run out of the room, giggling. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me, grinning sheepishly. You ever have more than one kid, Sean? Nope. You should try it. We both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? It's official. You're never leaving now. That doesn't sound too good. Christy? No response. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here for a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with mother. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves. And he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Examine bookshelf. Examine coffee table. Examine floor. Head into the kitchen. Examine bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? It looks like it's made out of a boat. Wait, no. They're talking about that. There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? Next to him are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's going all the Bible bases. King James, New American, for teens? He's a cool youth minister. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the rhinestains, these must be memories. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson's Sex Detective? The 8th installment in... Wait, this is serious? Examine coffee table. Examine floor. Head into the kitchen. Coffee table. There's a couple of cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross! Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross? Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants? Heh, sex. Gonna head into the kitchen. Wait, no. Floor. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor no matter how hard you try and keep it clean. I spotted a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched together a lot. The tag says C+C. Of course. I sat down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, that looks expensive for something casually. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. Hey, I have one of those now. Although, not as fancy. The thing for, like, after attachments. And it doesn't have a thingy like that. It has a dial on here. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian? He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet we might have to water you down with spiders. No, not spiders! Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her. But that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders! Spoon Jewel the Spider King. Renegade option. Spoon Jewel. I grab a wooden spoon and point at in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast! Okay, Sean the Valiant. Let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight? Or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the world. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror. Blast! I am defeated! You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from brownie batter. The magic? Oh man, that is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! What was that? Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Hey, wait! Do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates and shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now. You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash? Egg beaters on linoleum linoleum. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sticky sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout. I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. Oh. Stop! Itchy nose. Still. We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm not really a baker, but... Pretty it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along the way. So, we'll probably be fine. Probably. Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Sean. You've baked a cake from a box before once? Oh, how could this be? Now, grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Maria Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid balance. Phew! Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Well, Sean, ready to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph. All you have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila! Duty done. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position, and... Got it! Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he... blushing? Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. We should find Christy. Yes. We should. Do that, Sean. Joseph quickly composes himself. Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position, and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means? Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger. He starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the rest of the side while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car. Joseph, Christy, and I are at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Sailors already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed! Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a valuable pack. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point? That seemed weird. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies! Okay. Let's get set up. I want to see Mum. She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Wanna go over there and tell her I said hi? Mum! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Yes.
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. What a mood. Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with. While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't see nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. Does he actually? Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts and other sweets. What? Someone bought a soft serve ice cream machine? I gestured to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. My speech impediment. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Oh yeah, I hope so. Sneak another brownie to ease your fear of public interaction. We high five. If you bake it, they will come. It's not long before we have our first customers. Hey, dude. Hiya. Matt, Carmen Sita. Great to see you guys out here. Happy to support the cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used a boxed recipe. Don't say you used a boxed recipe. We used a boxed recipe. We improvised. It's just how Nonna used to make. We improvised. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There'll never be brownies with the exact flavour sensation that these right here have. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt. Alright. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Dawn! It's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist. Urge to be competitive. I bet I could eat 11 brownies. Let the man buy his brownies. So we'll put you down for 10? Ha! Better just make it 2. 1 for me, 1 for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night? Yeah. What's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's The Fast and the Furious. Really? If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands the baggie to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Not having a dad fight? That's not how that's meant to go. Clearly, the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock. Woo! I keep yawning, no! These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for the new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for Young Man and the Sea, but I respect that. Speaking in minstrel terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish. Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, or sleep on a hammock? You know, basically live out a Jim Buffett song. Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville. One day, my friend. One day we'll be on island time. Wait, one day we'll be on island time. I don't... We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old colleague. Craig! He's got a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bait sales to test himself, to see if he can, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briere and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig. Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Hey Craig, remember when we were freshmen? Remember how our next door neighbor pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it. This needs a comma somewhere so people can breathe. My creative writing degree is showing. Well, not degree. I'm working on it. It's showing through. I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway. These brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more, for old time's sake. Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just won a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Even River? I'll eat hers. Oh god, no, there's eggplants! You've got yourself a deal. Oh, my nose is so itchy. This is why I don't wear makeup often. It just makes my nose itchy. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mixer? Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is... Actually, they're just brownies. Cute. And boring. And safe. Hey Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Sean to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? What? Weird folk, is all. Holier than thou types. Don't you think, Sean? Mary? Let the kid answer the question. They seem nice. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Mary, can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later?
Oh my god.
Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is going to fix itself? Mary? I'm kidding. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. Legit question. Why is Mary such a buttface in this? A grumpy alcoholic. I'm really sorry about that. She really likes pushing your buttons, huh? Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables into the back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat. I'm actually kind of hungry. I had breakfast, but it's like nearly 5 now. But my dinner's at 6. Well, no. My dinner will probably be at 6:30, because this ends at 6, so I can wait. I dropped Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. No lunch? What the fuck, my dude? Well, I was doing my face. No, I can wait. It's fine. I'll ruin my lipstick, because all I have is apples and crisps. And crisps are really crunchy, and I won't be able to hear over the crunch. Because that's just how my brain be. You need to eat food, you dingo. I read that. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. I won't be keeping you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting. And a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You've earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope. Too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. Save the brownie for later. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. I step in front to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, father unit. Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman.
Oh.
Earned some good daughter points. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or... I think for a moment and realised I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine.
What?
Heads up! Wait. I heard a brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls to the ground. Nice throw. She's and the stutter kicks in. She scoops it up and smiles at me. Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome! I just remembered. I wanted to wear a skirt today, not my fucking trousers. My skinny jeans that I had to battle to get into. A! I got an A in being a dad! I was a protective dad, woodworking, prayer, kickflip, brownie, Mary. I got an A as a... Dad points, daddy points. What's the difference? This is how you would throw it, though. Good job. No, you know that when I throw things, I aim for people's faces. It's more fun that way. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. Dad points looking after kids. Daddy points is for the romance. Oh. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. Takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! You may aim for faces, but you will hit everything else. No, sometimes my aim is true. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we've got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. Reminds me of when I was in secondary school. And, in the last 2 years of my secondary school, you were allowed to go off school premises at lunch. And there was a supermarket not far from my secondary school. So me and my friends would go to the supermarket, and I always managed to convince one of them to, like, buy me something to eat. And one of them brought me a packet of fizzy cola bottles, like the sweets. And I scared them because I opened it with my teeth, and I literally yanked it open and, well, ripped it open. And it was so quick and so effective. They were just like, Jesus Christ, Shannon! And I was like, yes, I am that hungry. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey. It's okay if you didn't... I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. It's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god! I really can't believe I got in. Rule number 1 for Shannon is never get between them and their food. Yes, very true. It was my little brother's, my youngest brother's birthday yesterday. And I was on the phone to my family so that I wouldn't miss out on too much. But I missed out. Apparently there was like a tray full of chocolate that I missed out on. The birthday cake I missed out on, it was covered in like sweets. It's just... damn this pandemic. Because I'm like uh 40 miles away from my family, and the only way to get to them is by train and then bus. And I don't want to risk any of their health by having to travel via public transport. Like, I'm fine with, like, people coming to me, because I live alone. If I get infected, then it's just me, but there's, like, when it's a family event, there's my grandparents who are there, all my younger siblings, my mum, my older sister, my mum's husband, so that's, like, 9 people that could potentially get infected if I went. I have been punched, slapped, and kicked far too much just for pretending to get food. Look, you make it sound like I'm an abusive person. I'm not like that. I'm just defensive about... I spent a lot of my school time going hungry, so whenever there's food in front of me, my brain just goes, must... Oh my god, I can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Not abusive, just reflective. Reflective? Reflexive. Yeah. Reflective is another another thing. Wait. Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course! Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, whatever you want. Whatever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. That reminds me of the summer ball at my university last year. It happens on the sports field, where there's food trucks and stuff. And I remember being, like, rather tipsy and getting my first ever burrito there. And it was so good! But I haven't been able to find a burrito place since. Because it was, like, a truck from a restaurant. And yeah, I haven't been able to find the burrito place since. And I'm so sad. Because none of the burrito places in the city that I live in are good. So I really want burrito. Good burrito. I mean, if I bought some tortilla wraps, this might be a plan for tomorrow. If I buy some tortilla wraps, I could probably make my own. And I have my leftover chili. And I have guacamole. Well, we found a burrito place, but it sucked. Yeah, it gave us food poisoning. Also, kickboxer versus person who pops their joints out getting dressed, you can't hurt much. I mean, when I was putting my skinny jeans on earlier, I was wriggling to get them up, and my hip popped back into place, and I didn't actually realise it was out of place. So to hear it going back in, it made me turn around and go, what the fuck? You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. and the dorms were right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And man, slow down! You're gonna choke on your burrito. No, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA. But I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet that we're gonna be best friends. I kind of wish my university did that for my first year. Because, they randomly assign accommodation to people, and in my first year, about 3 or 4 of the people that were in my accommodation were complete and utter assholes, and bullied me and me and 3 other girls, and it wasn't fun. Yep, they sucked. I once stole their Bluetooth speaker and hid it in a cupboard. Because I got fed up of them throwing parties like every night. But it's not like I put it in a cupboard out of sight. They just never looked in the cupboard, so they didn't find it. They deserved it. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. Ah! But don't even get me started on bad memories. Bad roommates, oh god! Where did memories come from? I can't even blame that on my dyslexia. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded like a dog bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorm if you get a note saying that you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Depends on the size of the snake. I know that when I was coming from uni, my mum was trying to convince me that I could get a emotional support animal, and that if I had an enclosure big enough, I could get a rabbit as a tool to help with, not a tool, as a method to help with anxiety. But having previously owned rabbits, they're a lot of work to clean up after and stuff. And, like, it's a lot of work to make sure they don't chew on, like, things they shouldn't, especially if they're an indoor rabbit. I really want a cat! Can't wait to leave. I'm only in here till next May. And then I'm off out into the world. No longer in student buildings. And I can probably own a pet then. Wait, where did my mouse go? There we go. Oh boy. I think I'll leave that up to you. I basically got prescribed a cat at one point. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had a talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Oh, her eyes have the red puffy again. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now. And person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. This is happening. Dad, I can't get tears in Rito. It's gonna be sad. I pull Amanda for a hug, just on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dance.
Welcome. You've got... I have a message from... Hey dude, I've got the runs. Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Didn't that make it worse? Oh, that's... It's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Wait. Why are we talking about this? Why, I've got the runs. I meant, like, I feel like running. Wanna come to the gym with me? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man. It'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in this meat hell marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay. At least let me see if Beth gets away from the wolves in time to get her sock processor wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. Go on. Be right back. Okay. Yeah. I know. It feels so weird to be wearing makeup during a stream. What the? The gym installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You can see the other runners on your screen too. Let's try it out together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry, we're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right here with you. Just get a rhythm going. Keep your heart rate up. But don't overexert yourself. You'll do great. What am I doing? Why do they look like, the Wii Sports Mii's, kinda. This also sounds like the Wii Sports music. This is hurting my wrist. Goddamn. Yeah. Eh. This is so weird. Why is so much clicking? Ah! I never expected a mini game in my dating sim. Eh. Wait, how did Joseph overtake? Ah, my wrist. Hey! Way to go!
Welcome. You've got
Pretty sure Wii Fit even did some tracks like this. Methinks they may have copied Wii Sports for this bit. Ah, my wrist. Oh, just clicked. Do, 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 do. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on box brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out, or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Sean, hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you could come. You should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. Less nice. I think for a moment. A little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. Ah, what the heck. My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey, Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme couponing? I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Josephus' church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points for today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring. Or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. Back. Hello, AKK. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. I've been to a couple of dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally, dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs over to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, Jesus is coming. Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. Oh no, the banner. Holy cow, yeah. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. I would have loved it if they just left that as background. Oh god, my over 31 times? God damn. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never ever breaks the box model. Are you going to break Ernest's box mod? No, that would be a sin. I think. It's the one right after Sloth. Sean, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Whew. She can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but turned out they were alright. You must have been devastated. It was Armageddon. Spell well. No, it's... I get it. I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Sean. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantages? A little both. It's always something with you, Joseph. Something handsome and pious? You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Sean. God said that. God was also a bush one time. True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. But I realise my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on these tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Sean, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. And nails. I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. The youth will be coming at any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Oh no. Wait, I have an idea. I want to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Jesus is Cuban. Jesus isn't coming. Jesus is calming. I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L. Somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. You can just hang on it until it tears off. Yeah, but that's a bit of a safety hazard. I went to itch my mustache and I touched my lipstick. No. Oh god. Well, that's true, I guess. But would it be fun? Well, I'm a tad scared of heights, so no. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Wait. How? How did they cover the bottom of the U? Joseph checks. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid shuffle. Hey! I am not Evan. Evan sold all his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him, though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. I have a fear of heights, and I jumped out of the plane. It has some markers almost the same colour. Yeah, but there's a big difference between you and me. When I see heights, I start having a panic attack. I can't even, there are certain sets of stairs that I can't even look down without having a panic attack. you know the stairs at New College, the college we went to, and how they had gaps between each step. There was the opening day, before I started going there. Me and my mum went, with my nan. And my nan, she was fine with the steps, and then there was me and my mum, who were both like gripping onto the banisters for dear life because each step had a gap underneath it, and we were both terrified about getting our foot caught underneath and tripping like backwards. So going up those stairs for the first time, me and my mum were just terrified. Are you alright? Alright? Alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. The 3 flights of hell. He sighs heavily. I'm so sad. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on ones or twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. The rails were open. There was just a huge open 3-story drop. Oh yeah, there was that too. And like, if you ever went up to the 3rd floor and looked down, it was like nightmare inducing. Like, when I was a student ambassador and I had to like do tours around the college in my like last year there, yeah, it was terrifying because just going round, having to lead students around and looking, and parents, and then ending up on the 3rd floor and looking down and just being like, oh my god, and having to stay calm because, you know, you have to be responsible. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that you will like that won't sound inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. I remember yelling a bunch of weird stuff to look up and have death glares from above. And I remember like I remember how if you stood under those stairs and looked up, there's a high chance that if a girl was wearing a skirt or a dress, you'd be able to look up it from those stairs because of how they were designed. And I remember looking at the stairs, thinking that and going, this wasn't designed well. And that's why I wear shorts under my skirts and dresses. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. It sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. I am a creep. I am a weirdo. Oh, that reminds me. Awesome Perv was just thinking this is perfect. Can one of you try typing !redeem sing, one word, into the chat and see what happens? It's something I tried to set up last night, but I'm not entirely sure if it works because I can't test it by myself. I just want to see if something happens. Itchy mustache. Oh, sweat. Hey. that. I've put it in the chat so you can see. Anything happening? I don't think it worked. Damn it. Basically what I tried to set up was a loyalty point system with Streamlabs, because that's the thing that they have, and I thought I could make the reward, if you redeemed points, requesting me to sing a little bit, like either of like a song you request or one of my own choosing. But it seems like that hasn't worked. And my ankle just clicked. What the fuck? Oh, my body, it falls apart. While I wait for Streamlabs to load Cloudbot, I shall... Aha! It's loaded. What the... Why does Streamlabs give itself points? I haven't chosen any... I've got points! Sorry, this is just really fucking hilarious. I wonder... I haven't chosen anything yet because, because it doesn't seem to be working, despite best efforts. After some time, kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. I have 5 viewers? So, some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances to other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ. DJ Spin Master Kring, coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah! A few half-hearted yes echo through the crowd. All right. He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple of days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine. The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. I say recently, about last week or so. No. Last month, I heard a medieval version of Creep, and so whenever I see that, that's just what comes to mind. But the chorus of it barely changes, because it's just getting rid of the what's it called when you condense 2 words into one? Contraction. It gets rid of the contraction from I'm into I am. So it's not that I'm a creep, it's I am a creep. It's just the differences are where you can really see the difference in language. Amanda slides up to me, pizza in one hand, punch in the other. See, I learnt recently that punch, historically, like in its origin, is a alcoholic beverage. So serving it at kids' events, makes me wonder. Creeper, bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Tom York swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by Wham, or at the very least No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederick Fredicino. Federico, not Chino. Goddamn. Dyslexia. He's from Latin. I don't know where you're taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country, Latin. Yes. It exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth, where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes! How's the party jamming? Oh, look, there's a tear. It's, not. That's just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Shut up and play the hits. Play the booty bumpers is what Jesus would have wanted. Now, stop me if I'm out of line here, since I've never been a DJ and don't have any plans to become one, but I don't think that's how it works. The kids came out here to have a good time. You gotta call it on the sadness. Hey, buddy. If it's a problem you're having with... Joseph leans in close to me. What's his wife's name again? I think it's Sandra. Aha! If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counselling. It's my job here. And I'm very good at it. Oh. No. I can tell you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat and they're going through some tough times. Please, learn drama. Trust me, I know. There's a good use of it there. Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace. Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. I'm about to start crying. There. Oh, fuck. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dancehall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. Is he a good marriage counseling? Why is his marriage falling apart then? Well, as all the mental health memes I have seen say, there are those who give out good advice but cannot follow their own advice. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor, where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. Here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, it's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. It's a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream? Top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Sean. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not going to make you stay here for this train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... I suddenly realise what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're going to want to be here for this. Or be seen with me after this. Oh, God, you're not going to. I've thrown my car keys to Amanda. Now get a ride back with Joseph, just... remember me as I am right now. Not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing your pops. I feel very called out right now. When Mandy's, the local gay bar, was open before the pandemic, me and my friend Amari used to go there. And this was before Amari was sober. And we used to have a couple of drinks and just be sat at the one table that's on the dance floor. It's in the corner of the dance floor. And we'd be sat there, chairs facing each other, as we, dad danced in our own way, just sat down. It was so fun, I miss it. Where did my mouse go? Oh, there it is. Oh my god. She runs out the door. Joseph. I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it. Are you in or Joseph stared at me. He knows what he's done as much as I do. See you on the other side. Another part of your cryptid identity. Yes. If I'm not doing karaoke, I'm sat on the dance floor dad dancing. Joseph and I walk onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Start with the lawnmower. Roll the dice, the worm, lawnmower. Alright. Let's start let's rip start this baby. I start lawnmower mowing the dance floor. Joseph seems to respond to that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor. That's the stuff. Looks like we got everyone's attention. Alright, Sean. Let's turn up the heat. Running man. Since time immemorial, this movie down. I start jogging in place, matching the movements with my arms pushing out. This seems to be making something. The fire, or the running man, deep within him. I look around to the youths, digging into it. The ground. Cabbage. Side. To do the hammer side. Honestly, it's not a bad bit. But I think the pan flashed a little too long ago. Oh! Not looking too lively yet, but turn it around. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not. But I think these kids are doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering. All right, time for the big fish. Time to attempt to unrehearsed backflip. Dirty dancing style, death drop. I've seen enough videos of this move where I really think I could nail it. I kick my legs up and dramatically fall to the floor, my back landing on the ground with a shablam. All of the kids immediately start screaming. They know what's up. I will feel this for weeks to come. My chiropractor is going to be pissed. What was that? The future of dance. The kids swarm the dance floor. They all start laughing. Our job here is done. Another part. Wait, yeah, I've already read that. Sorry, I thought I didn't. What time is it? Oh, 10 minutes left. Somewhat obligingly, the kids take to the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they start to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs.
Yeah.
Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here.
Oh.
I have something to show you. Takes me out of the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hand finds mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see. We keep walking. Where are we? We're almost there. I actually have to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you as a chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things that you're not supposed to do? I think that when you're trying to surprise a friend. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths. So, last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle, where our only worry is trying to lost shape of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I could bring a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Ooh. You're gonna kiss. Joseph throws on the lights. Margarita Zone! Welcome to the Margarita Zone. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung across the walls with garlands of fake flowers and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing. There are no pop tops to set up on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat as he gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went all out. I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is margarita. Follow the man. Do you think the dance is going to be okay without our 6 sick dance moves? No, not here. You're missing the point of the Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick your feet up and forget about your worries for a while. Is heaven on earth with an onion slice? Oh no! I think that's cheeseburger in paradise. Oh, right. I'm just now realizing that I only know 2 Jimmy Buffett songs. I'm gonna have to evoke your dad card for that one. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he made. You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting. I left home young and I got into a lot of trouble. What? Kind of trouble. Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people, did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love. I didn't have to answer to anybody. And now? I host fundraiser car washes and take the kids to soccer practice on weekends.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't mean to be heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just... I think about Margaritaville a lot. Or, I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on my 6-string while I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once. But I think the closest I'm ever going to get back to it is Margarita Zone. A short and occasional reprieve from daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice. It doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margarita Zone because Margaritaville, maybe Margarita Zone is better than Margaritaville because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said, sometimes you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. It's stepping on a pop top. If stepping on a pop top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding the little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments. That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning. To see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph. To spend some quality time with a good friend. Yeah? Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? Joseph sits up. Back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Thanks again for help. Thanks again for the Margarita Zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into the living room to find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey, Panda, you feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. Eat too much youth group food? too deeply from the well of life, and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I meant that big, lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer, juice, and sherbet. Amanda sliced to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? Pretty dang adorable. What? Did I miss when that came? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so that I can warn myself of the folly of excess. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got it's on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity. Fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. Oh. Date complete. Worthwhile hobby? Tough talk. Youth. Radiohead. Mixer. Oh, my dad points so low. Rank A! Oh. Wait. I'll continue. And then that will be it. Because, I had tingling in my fingers and have done for, like, the last 10 minutes now. Which can't be a good sign. Wait, did I save it? Yes, I did. So, itchy nose. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed my dad Sona look. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to get my hands on a cat shirt. Although I don't reckon it'll be soon. I spent too much money yesterday. So, I shall see you guys next week. 4 p.m. UK time. Thank you for joining and watching. And yeah. I loved your dad Sona. Best I can do is a giant cat on a shirt. Yeah. So I think what I'll do is just switch out to different shirts each week. Dad Sona. So I'll see you again next week, same time, 4 p.m. And if you want to catch up on what you've missed, I have a YouTube channel, as stated here. Because I see that there's a few new people. So I've been A Spy, and I'll see you next time. Where the fuck is my mouse? This isn't ending as smoothly as I wanted.